We have so many questions to answer. So, I'll give my story and then Scott can give his. Leave a text like, do you know anyone that wants a toy cockapoo puppy, because I have 3 left. Any big plans for 2020?
Oh aye, oh I tell you, oh aye.
I'll add a picture of it on the frame here. It's definitely a healthy obsession, like I love working out. Show your dress room please. I don't have a dress room.
I wish you did.
Wish.
Oh.
How does everything look?
Well, you look beautiful. And the outfit, plain.
How do you see yourself in 3 years?
Hench.
Shredded.
If I keep going to the gym every day for 3 years, I'll be hench.
So last week I put a question box up on Instagram asking to ask me some questions for the next vlog. So I thought I would do it more like a day vlog and we'll ask questions in between. So the first question is, what do you and Scott do for work? I'll let Scott go first.
Professional violin player.
No, what do you do for work? Scott is a male nurse.
That's correct. Mental health. I do.
Mental health nurse. And I, as of November 21, am a full-time content creator. Are you a good girl? So we've just had breakfast and sat on a wee bench outside of the Hoxton, and Scott has agreed to answer some more questions. Should we do how you and Scott met? It's your favourite story to tell.
But it's a bit blabby, isn't it? Blah blah blah.
Even you are very blabby.
It's a little bit blah.
Yeah, that is you in a nutshell. So I'll give my story and then Scott can give his. So in 2012 or
Correct.
11?
Correct. January 2012, 30th of January.
Scott and I were both in Finland doing an Erasmus exchange in a small city or maybe big town called Joensuu. And basically I was there with some of my friends that I was at uni with from Glasgow, and Scott was there with friends from his uni in Newcastle, and then we were put together in like a expat group, not expat,
international,
like an international group of students. And yeah, we were in the same room together, and I was kind of like to my friends, like, I don't want to hang about with any other British people, I want to make international friends.
Racial.
It's not racial. And then yeah, we ended up hanging out, so that's my story. What's yours?
Yeah, Holly got it right. We met in January 2012, and all I remember from when I was waiting in the room, got there before everyone, prompt on time, and then Holly walked into the room and I turned to my friend and I went, "That is the one."
Scott experience.
I fell in love when she walked in the room. Hadn't even talked to her, and that was it. And from that and from that moment on, she was my only goal.
It's been nothing but sunshine and rainbows.
I had tunnel vision. She was it. That was it. I wanted Holly and Holly alone.
So yeah, that was like what, 9 years ago.
Yeah.
And
got that date in my diary, 30th of January 2012.
Was it the 30th of January?
Well, it was the end of January because that's when we went to Finland. And that's when we met initially, and then we officially were in a relationship in November of 2012, 5th of November. Remember, the 5th of November.
Anyway, that's enough of that story. Maybe we can answer another one while we're sitting here. What do you think? Would you ever move back to Scotland?
In a heartbeat. I've never lived there, but I would move there in a heartbeat.
Scott's desperate to move back. Like, I would move back to Scotland, yeah, and I do want to, but not yet. I feel like
we're on a different projectile.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe we'll go somewhere else first. Or maybe we stay here for another few years, don't know. But yeah, Scotland one day, for sure. Did Scott help you make the decision to leave Tommy Hilfiger? How does he feel? Did you help me make the decision?
I think I was telling you to leave there about a year before you did leave there.
Yeah, I wouldn't...
But not in a bad way. I liked Tommy Hilfiger, but Holly couldn't... the content creation and a full-time job was too much. She was working 9 to 5 or whatever with Tommy, and then coming home and working till 11 o'clock at night, and it was no life. Yeah, long one short, I'm why when you get a camera on do you just blah 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 blah? Trying to keep it short, but you end up blabbing on.
Listen, I wouldn't say Scott didn't like persuade my decision. I dragged it out. No, I didn't drag it out. I loved my job at Tommy so much, and I really, like, to be honest, I didn't want to leave, but I couldn't do both anymore. Like, I actually did consider quitting, like, being an influencer,
content creator.
I did consider quitting that because I was like, no, I really love my job and what I do, but then I thought, no, that's silly. So
yeah, because she's making big money.
Do you get anxious about financial instability of freelancing? No.
Caught and dowdlick.
What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean?
Caught, short, dowdlick, clear.
Next question. I'm looking to buy an apartment in Amsterdam. I'm just curious how your process was with that. I would say our process, I feel like, don't take advice from us. We sailed through with our eyes closed, had no idea what was going on from start to finish.
Correct.
Complete and utterly winged it.
Correct. Plodded our way through, ended up with an apartment.
Plodded. Scott's clearly loving this.
Q&A.
Snuggling in. So the next one. How are you, Scott, and Cookie doing?
In general?
Yeah, I'll start. To be honest, I'm a bit fed up with life in general right now.
I'm fine. I'm loving life.
I'm not fed up, that sounds really negative, but I'm just like, okay, today there's blue skies, but it's just been so grey. So I'm just feel a bit like down in the dumps. Yeah. And Cookie?
Cookie, how you doing? We're a bit too near to the canal. She's frightened.
Okay. Cookie is in heat. She's loving life right now. She's looking for a partner. She's on the hunt 24/7.
On the hunt for meat.
How are you doing, Scott?
Me? I've already done mine.
What?
I'm fine. Prima. Belter. I'm purely belter. Aye, she's good at faking it. Flip it, then you rip it.
How does everything look?
Well, you look beautiful. And the outfit, plain. Who's that content creator?
What should we do? Should we go have a wee coffee or drink or something?
I don't want coffee, I've had like 5 today.
A tea?
Could maybe do a
go
green...
for mint tea.
I know where you're thinking.
George. No, we can go anywhere. Let's go sit outside and bask.
Outdoor, in the cold weather?
Yeah, look at this sunshine though.
Aye. Doesn't take away the cold though.
We have so many questions to answer. Do you want a pan of chocolate? Do you want a pan of chocolate? This is super cringe what we're doing right now.
Okay.
So, next question.
Don't like giving anyone any eye contact.
Don't butt in.
I mean, you lot.
I love your vlogs so much. How have you found the transition to full-time influencer? So,
been a little bit difficult.
Scott. To be honest, it's been really easy. Like, it felt quite natural. My life doesn't feel, I mean, it's very different, but it doesn't feel that different.
How come you work all the time though? Like, you had a full-time job and you had content creation. Now you've quit the full-time job and you've only got content creation, but you're working from 9 AM till 11 PM. I thought it would have been different.
I think I'm just a workaholic. I guess because I was working from home anyway, it wasn't like a shock to all of a sudden not be in an office. But I'm putting so much more effort into everything, which is quite nice. Scott. So annoying. Do you find it hard not to compare yourself to others? What do you reckon? Do you think I compare?
You?
Yeah.
No, I don't think you. No, I don't think you do.
I think I do sometimes.
What do they mean on?
Just in general. I probably do compare myself to others, but it's not like, I feel like it's not
people walking by, innit?
I feel like it's not an issue, like doesn't get me down or anything comparing myself to others. How do you edit your photos so naturally / plan your feed? Any content tips? So to be honest, I actually don't edit my photos at all, unless like maybe they've come up really warm or really cold in tones, and then I'll just adjust that so that they look consistent with the rest of my feed. And planning my feed, I do use an app called Unum, and I don't really plan it that much. I just make sure there's nothing like too similar next to each other. So I don't really have any major tips, just like I do it as it comes. What's
the traffic here, isn't there?
It's not peaceful.
Huh?
It's not peaceful.
No. Right, quickly get one in now.
What is the next home renovation project?
For you, that you want doing?
Or both of us?
Kitchen, bathroom.
Yeah. Kitchen, bathroom, toilet.
That we want doing.
Skylight,
going to be
staircase.
Painting again.
Rooftop, painting the skirting boards, cleaning, actually putting plugs on the plug sockets.
Putting them on right.
Putting switches on the wall, because we still have just got wires hanging out. Actually putting blinds up as well, because there's no blinds.
I feel like you're having a dig at me here. Every point that you're making.
No, I'm not. Any big plans for 2020?
Oh aye, oh I tell you. Oh aye. Huge.
For 2022.
Alright. For me. Continue to treat them mentally well.
I don't really have
care, compassion, empathy.
I don't really have major plans.
Do you not?
Well, to be honest, probably do.
You've launched your YouTube channel already.
Yeah,
well, that was at the end of 2021. You have got shite in the pipeline, haven't you? Do that, chat. Don't be shy about it.
I've always got plans. Not really for the year, it's just like continuing.
Yeah, you just have a continuation of planning.
Just do good stuff, have fun, be happy. Cookie! Are you good, kiddo? No, I'm okay, thanks. We have just got back home and Scott's going to the gym, so I thought I would just answer a few more questions. Do you wanna answer a few with me before you go?
Yeah.
Scott will join in a wee second, but I will answer one first. So, how to style / layer a more colourful wardrobe? Everyone wears the same beige outfits. I feel like first of all your wardrobe needs to be full, or not full, but it needs to have some colour. And then, I mean, a lot of my outfits are like a full neutral look, and then there's like just a pop of colour. So I like to do that by accessories. So my bags, most of my bags are very colourful, or like a scarf, or like I'll add something around my shoulders which is like a colour. Maybe that's not good advice, but yeah, that's my advice.
You keep getting in the way of me.
Sorry.
Keep putting your hand in the way.
Well, I thought you'd want to sit down or something. You can sit there.
Yeah, but I want more good air time.
Right, so what is the biggest thing that you want right now?
What that I want?
Yeah.
Just a bit more appreciation, maybe.
For me, the biggest thing that I want right now is a holiday.
Oh.
Now, what is actually the biggest thing that you want right now?
Mine's not a thing.
Show your dress room, please. I don't have a dress room.
Oh, I wish you did.
Wish.
Oh. Nah, you have actually. You've got the living room, you've got the kitchen, you've got the bathroom, you've got the bedroom, and that little area in the corner there.
And the toilet, and
yeah.
the berging, and the washing machine room.
So you've got plenty.
I've got
but
loads
they're
of
dotted everywhere. There's not one particular room. They're just dotted everywhere.
The kitchen as well. So, do you speak Dutch? If not, is there a barrier between you and locals, etc.? Like I said before, I don't speak Dutch. I can speak a little bit, but not really. Is there a barrier between locals? No, right?
No.
Everybody, I mean, the majority of people, probably like 90%, speak English, or do you think it's more than that?
Don't know.
95% I would say speak English, but sometimes, like if I'm walking Cookie and another dog owner tries to speak to me in Dutch, there's not a barrier, but I just feel really guilty for replying in English. But straight away they flip to English and it's not a problem ever.
You do have that guilt there.
I have that guilt, so maybe that is a bit of a barrier. So, next up. Do you want children / do you feel pressure from others now that you are 30? To be honest, yes, I do. We do want children at some point. I don't really feel pressure. I mean, my dad is like, well, mum and dad are like, we want a grandchild. But don't really feel pressure, and it's nothing to do with my age. You?
Well, do
you feel pressure now that you're almost 40?
Well, I'm not. I'm in your age bracket. I'm in the 30 to 40 age bracket. Do I feel pressure now? Age ain't nothing but a number. Got plenty of time.
How do you see yourself in 3 years? 33, 40,
35,
41. I honestly...
Hench.
Shredded.
If I keep going to the gym every day for 3 years, I'll be hench.
To be honest, I've got no idea. I wouldn't have known that we'd be here. I wouldn't have known that we would have been in London.
I don't imagine being here in 3 years though.
I feel like we might be in like New York.
Definitely in a different country. Could be back home, could be... Yeah.
Could be like Spain. Can you recommend fun things to do in Amsterdam?
I can't, clearly.
How?
But I don't do anything fun.
Fun things? Oh, it's so hard
Drink
to
coffee
think.
on a canal.
Drink coffee, go for a walk, go try out like cakes and brownies and cookies.
Oh, what fun.
Fun things to do, like hire a boat.
Definitely.
In the winter, like pray for the canals to freeze and then ice skate on them. You can like, well, it's maybe not as easy, but like rollerblading around the park is fun. What else? Oh, we have a blow up kayak. It's quite fun to.
That is fun.
To go on that.
I've been on it one time.
Go to the cycle round Vondel Park. Cycle around all the parks.
I mean, you're really bigging it up here.
I'm trying to think of like fun things. Everything, I feel like a lot of things are fun, but I don't know if you want like really fun things. Go watch a movie at the Uitkijk or Filmhallen or the movies. Well, you should actually go because it's already 2 o'clock. Okay, so Scott has just left for the gym and I will answer a couple more questions. So, what to answer? What is your must go to when in Scotland? The beach. What do you love most about Amsterdam? I love like the lifestyle. I feel like the fact that everybody cycles everywhere makes it just like so laid back. Everything is so easy. It's such a pretty city, like you can walk anywhere and it's beautiful. And it's just kind of vibey. What was the process like getting Cookie and training her? So getting her was really easy. Like, I wanted a dog, well, we wanted a dog, but we didn't really take it very serious. Like, we didn't sign up, we didn't email anyone, we weren't like actively looking for a dog. And when I was back home in Scotland last summer, my friend received a text like, do you know anyone that wants a toy cockapoo puppy, because I have 3 left. And I was in the car with her and she was like, oh, do you know anyone that wants one? I was like, me. So we went to view them and straight away I was like, yes, we'll take that wee black one. Obviously, I mean, I did think about the consequences of the fact that I got a puppy in Scotland and I live in the Netherlands, but we worked it out quite quickly. Thank God for my mum and dad, because she basically, before she can travel into the EU, she had to have her rabies vaccine, but they can only have that at, I think, 12 weeks, which means she can only travel earliest 16 weeks. So my mum and dad took her from the breeder, I can't remember how old, 10, or maybe those weeks are wrong, it might be 10 weeks she can have her rabies, and then you have to wait 4 weeks before travel, but double check, don't trust what I'm saying. So yeah, she had to go with my mum and dad for a few weeks before I could pick her up and travel with her. So to be honest, it was actually quite stressful, because also we had just moved house the week, actually like 2 days before I went back to pick her up, which was a bit hectic because this flat was an absolute riot when we first got her. And we hadn't even moved out of the old one yet, so we were still like cleaning up and picking up the last bits. And then training her was like, I guess because she came to us a little bit older, we missed the worst few weeks of toilet training her. Thank God mum and dad have a garden. I think that makes it quite easy to toilet train compared to a flat. So straight away she was pretty much toilet trained. She was really well behaved, like was sleeping in the crate fine. She was just really good, quiet, didn't make a noise, would really like listen to what we were saying. That didn't really last. I mean, she's a very well behaved dog, but at first we were like, what the hell, we have literally been blessed with an angel. Like, she was so well behaved, and now she's just kind of like a normal dog. Like, she can be quite vocal, she does listen to us, and she is well behaved, but she's not as much of an angel as she was in the beginning. So yeah, I watched a ton of YouTube videos. I think that's like the best place to get information when it comes to getting a puppy and training your dog. I would highly recommend just like literally watch them all. There was nothing really in particular that I would tell you to watch, just watch them all. I have quite a bit of work to do today, and I'm actually going to a class in 50 minutes, a Pilates class. So I'm going to crack on with that now, and then maybe I will try and show you the class. Bye. Reformer Pilates kills me. Every time I do it, I have like crazy shaky legs after it and ab pain. I'm now back home from the gym and the workout was so good. Oh my god, that instructor was evil. My whole body was shaking like mad, and even still I feel like, yeah, the pain is very much there, but I loved it. And to be honest, I wasn't really, I hope that the dishwasher isn't too loud, by the way. But yeah, I wasn't fully planning on doing a workout today. I just booked that like half an hour before, and I always feel so good after it, like beyond. But it made me think of one of the questions that came through. My phone is charging, but it was something like, when did exercise become therapy for you, and did you ever hate it? Yeah, so my fitness journey started a very long time ago, probably like 12 years ago. I joined a gym and I would go with friends, and actually, come to think of it, I've loved it since then. I have loved it since day one. It's definitely a healthy obsession. Like, I love working out. I never feel, no, to be honest, I do feel a bit guilty when I don't work out, but it's not like I'm feeling guilty because I want to lose weight or whatever. It's just like I'm feeling guilty because of how good it makes me feel, and I feel like so down in the dumps and like, I don't know, like in a slump if I don't work out. So I'm just like constantly thinking like, why am I not, like, I need to do a workout. So yeah, I'm kind of blabbing on, but yeah, I feel like it was therapy from like almost day one. So it's just so good for my mind, like honestly, there's nothing else like it for me. And I also love all types of exercise, like spinning, weightlifting, Pilates, boxing, swimming. Did I start with swimming? No, I said spinning. Swimming, like just going for a walk, hiking if I'm back in Scotland. Yeah, anything and everything. And I definitely go through phases, like sometimes I like to just be in a gym on my own with my headphones on, and that's all I will want to do for like weeks on end. And then I'll go through the next phase, which is just going to classes with my friends and just like loud music, fun times. So yeah, it just depends on my mood. I don't really have any tips, or I don't really know what to say for like how to get that relationship with working out. I think you just have to find what works for you. Listen to your body to do what you want to do that day. So don't force yourself to go to a spinning class if you're like fed up with spinning. I love spinning so much, but there's some days where I'm like, I can think of nothing worse than getting on a spin bike. So I will not do it. I will cancel the class. I will do something else. And I think that's where my healthy relationship works. Yeah, I don't know if that's good advice or not, but that literally took me like, what, 5 minutes to answer, sorry. Favourite things about Amsterdam that you may not get in the UK?
Everyone's got a bike.
True, like you don't get judged. You don't get judged for cycling. I feel like if you cycle in the UK, there's a slight bit of judgment.
Depending on where you come from too, probably.
I think where we're from, there's a bit of judgment.
It'd be like, why haven't you got a car?
Yeah, literally. It is.
Like, I mean, right now we're going into an underground bike park, car park. Car park?
A bike park?
Yeah. Yeah, but people would hear bike park and they think we're going into a bike park.
Mine is just like folk are chilled. Show us around your bike shed then.
Well, welcome to the underground bike shed where Holly and I like to keep our bike from the rain and the weather. We have an abonnement with the Gemeente and we can park here for free. You wanna watch me pull now?
Yeah. Oh, there's my bike there.
Oh, quick. Like a Formula 1 driver. Nyong.
We are just going to the cinema. We're going to watch, what's it called again? Something Scottish, like about Macbeth.
No.
Yeah, it's Scottish.
Yeah, but none of the people are.
Yeah, but the film is... Oh. Oops.
You've got to be careful by here.
Yeah, I know.
Curry night, baby, and I've had a beer.
Curry in the basket. Yeah, this way. What?
I've only put mine down.
So that film was shite. To be fair, I think if you're into that kind of thing, it's good. I'm not into that. So someone asked where my green quilted jacket is from. It is from the Frankie shop, and I'll add a picture of it on the frame here. Somebody asked me for financial advice, but I don't think I'm qualified to give that. Just bought an oversized wool blazer, how to style it. So I've started doing this new thing on Instagram on Sundays where I put up a question box and you let me know your struggles with styling, and I will try help out, so keep an eye out for that. The jumper from your ARC post, what was that? Oh yeah, that jumper is from Samso. How much do you spend on clothes a month? I've got no idea, but it's so much less than it used to be. Okay, so that is enough questions. I feel like I've almost answered all of them. So I hope that you enjoyed watching, and I will see you next time.